This one's for the Husky guys. Told ya, I don't hate on them. I really don't. We'll talk about the reason that I'm not the biggest Husky fan though. First off, yeah, nothing real crazy or different on these that I think that I would do that others don't. I did upgrade my saw vise. So I used to have this. It was different. Basically, it was shorter, and I've always wanted to raise it. Now on these Huskies, I won't even be able to look down it. The exhaust is angled like down. The port work's already done, so the exhaust is down like this, and it's hard to, you almost got to get the saw like up in the air to, check your port timing and all that good stuff. So I basically thought, what the hell, let's take the time and fix the saw vise. So as you can see, it's just on a piece of pipe, and believe it or not, this actually, I had a hole saw bit that made that exact circle, and it's, you know what I mean, I left the plug in, so it basically threads in. It's a piece of pipe that threads into my bench. How badass is that? Also, I told you guys I would show you how to make a saw vise similar to this, super cheap. This one I believe was a Husky part. I got it out of a metal dumpster. They threw it away because you could not get any more tension out of it. Like, this is what, I don't want to pull it this way, the saw will fall down, but that's what gives it tension. And even with the adjustment on the bottom, it basically lost all tension, and so they threw it in the metal dumpster. All I did was ground that out further, and now it works, so their loss. But that is a Husqvarna vise, and I believe it's like 500 bucks. Stupid expensive, but I will show you how to make one for under 50 bucks, under $50. So got to keep you guys somewhat anxious for the next video. Not that that's a huge deal, but I got to keep you guys, I got to keep your attention. Let's just put it that way. So what do I do different on the Huskies? I do something to the intake that I can't show because that was passed down to me. It's nothing, I'm not trying to be mysterious or anything. It's not some crazy trick. Everybody kind of, has their own way of doing the intakes. They dirty up the Strato intakes. If you know what that is, you kind of get what I'm doing. It's just a different way of doing it. I put the flip-up caps on them. I hate the regular fuel caps. Sometimes I put an Elastostart rope in it. Let's see, what else do I do that's different? Okay, so I use the Redbeard saws. If you want to check him out, he sells a lot of good stuff for Husky and Steel. So I use his filters, which is like a foam filter, and his intake boots. He makes these that fit under the cover now. So let's see, where is this is the old one. Look at how much bigger this is. And it's got that splitter in it because it's a Strato saw. It uses clean air, mixed fuel in there, blah blah blah, and that's how it splits it. But it's just restricting it is all it's really doing. But this is way better. So these are 3D printed, and these boots or whatever plugs are molded into it. So you basically just you would take out this one, and you put the new one in, and there's your part. Pretty slick. I love his products. His products are really good. Filters are really good, and yeah. So I'll set up that'll get rid of the stock filter base and air filter, and then I color in the sight lines and clear coat them. So I use this paint marker, and then I do tape it off and clear coat it. I'll show you a little trick for that, so I'll cut to that video right now. Well, here is a trick you will never use, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. When you tape, when you tape stuff off, if you have a bigger area and you don't want to, obviously you don't want to use a ton of tape. If you've seen the auto body guys, they use like newspaper. Well, they probably have something more professional, but you're doing an at-home job and you want to cover area, use newspaper. But these Post-it notes work really good because I put clear coat on I use this is the paint marker I use. It works really good. I don't know what brand it is. This one's getting worn out, but whatever. Paint marker, auto body paint marker, and then I clear coat over it. Otherwise, it does wear off, and even the factory stuff wears off. I think that's why, like, even Steel, they stopped doing the black felling line. So A lot of people do like having that sight line, so I color them in on all the saws. So stupid trick number 382. There we go. So yeah, I do that. Mufflers. I'm gonna give him the choice. He can either have the dual port muffler like the one on the right there, or the crazy wide open one like the one on the left. Triple port, super loud, super wide open. Okay, so I use the West Coast saw felling dogs, 3-point dogs. They are massive and they are super nice. And when you use these, this something not everybody might know this, but if you use the West Coast dogs, use a steel roller chain catch. Get rid of that horrible one that comes with it, this little piece of junk. Get rid of that, and these are meant to use that catch. So if you bought probably any other felling dogs for a husky, you would have to use the husky roller catch, but these you can use the steel roller catch. These little covers on your transfers come off. That's pretty cool. I like that. And you just need a safety Torx. So it's a Torx bit with a little hole drilled in the middle. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Here is the cylinder after I ported it. I'll let you guys take a look at that and maybe have a video of the machining. So see you back in a sec. Okay, so I make a nice path for the charge from the lowers to the uppers. Nothing real crazy. I think a lot of people probably do that. There's the exhaust. Oh yeah, my man that said, "I need to see that up close. Let's see that exhaust port up close." Well, here you go. Let's get real close. Like, uncomfortably close. Let me know how close you want to get. Oh, you want to get closer? Okay. I'm super uncomfortable. Back up, please. Oh, God. Can we just back up a little bit? You're literally touching me. Ugh. Jesus. Well, I hope that did it for you. I need to take a shower. Yeah, that got really uncomfortable, but it's what he wanted. But I like to have fun at these guys that want to, like, you call them haters, call them whatever you want. And I should mention this too. I don't consider everybody that argues with, something I do a hater. I really don't. Here, I'll prove it. So when I did the video for Jacob Rogers, the 200T full-blown restoration, rebuild, porting, all that, I called this a micrometer, and it's not a micrometer. I've always thought that's what that was. It's a digital caliper. 386 people let me know that that's not a micrometer. It's a digital caliper, and I actually appreciate that. One would have been enough, but 386 is just making sure. So no, I do appreciate that though. I don't want to be calling something the wrong thing. And now I know it's a digital calipers. That's how we learn stuff. If I'm doing something that there's a better way, and someone comes in and says, "Hey, like you do it like this," I'm all ears. I've always been open to learn from somebody, but I can tell when somebody knows what they're talking about. For instance, this guy Stump Shot, he made a couple comments about the nitrous saw. I could tell right off the bat, dude knows what he's talking about. I've never heard of him before, but I'm like, this dude knows what he's talking about. So what do? I listen, and I'm actually gonna try what he recommended. So don't think I'm just someone that, if I see somebody that disagrees with me, I'm automatically labeling him a hater and gonna talk shit on him. It's not the case. I just think it's ridiculous for these guys to try to tell me how I should do shit and come in and be like, "You're a hack, bro." Dude, a hack? Hacks build saws for Eric Trump. Yeah, that Eric Trump. And wildfire guys and famous people and legit production guys, badass production guys, legendary hotshot guys. A hack? Give me a fucking break. It irritates me. It pisses me off. And then you find out these guys have never built a saw. Like, what's his face talking about the cylinder linings and, "Well, it shows what you know." put it this way, I don't give a shit if one is made out of diamonds from Saturn's rings and the other one's made out of cheese. I do the job. I see the results. The cylinder lining from the steel and the Husky cylinders, I don't care if it's Nikasil, both of them are. I don't care if they're made by the same company. They're different. That's what I was saying. And that's how you can tell that guy didn't know his head from his ass, because he's never ground on a Husky or a steel. It definitely hasn't done both. So that's what I meant by that. And yeah, I'm going to block every one of those haters. I really am. I don't care if it halts the growth of my channel. I really don't care. There's things that are more important to me. And again, you will never see a negative comment from me on somebody else's page, post, forum, whatever, because I don't do it. I never have. Never. So I won't take it here, because this is my channel. This is what I wanted this channel for. Why am I still talking and panning in circles? Oh, here's another thing. You guys been asking, like, why haven't I been running saws lately? Well, I will show you. See that frozen shit out there? Yeah, it's like 5 degrees out. It's so cold. I'm done with it. Oh, here's another one. You want to know what makes a mediocre welder and a really decent welder? The welding hood, helmet, visor, mask, whatever you call it. I've always gotten the bottom of the line cheap one. And this isn't like some crazy nice welding hood. But I tell you what, it's the second step up, like the middle of the road or maybe a little better. Holy shit, what a difference. All of a sudden I'm a way better welder. I've never been able to see so clear through a hood in my life. It's unreal. You can watch the puddle and it doesn't hurt your eyes. It's so crystal clear. So don't buy the cheapest one like I've always done. Like I bought the Harbor Freight $90 or $80 one. No, don't do that. There is a huge difference in quality between the low end and the middle of the road. So I can't imagine what a really nice one would be like. That'd be insane. So, all right, let me button this thing up. And sorry for the rant again. But, yeah, gave away a saw. That was pretty cool. So here's another thing. This is crazy if you guys are still listening. I believe in karma. I really do. 100%. And I gave away that saw. The next day, I got a bunch of free camera stuff in the mail from someone that had seen my videos and wanted to help. Dude, I don't know who you are, but I really appreciate that. That was so badass. That stuff couldn't have been cheap. So the videos are going to get better. I should actually go grab that, so I'm not sitting here panning and back and forth. But how crazy is that? The next day that I gave away that saw. Free camera stuff in the mail. World's funny place. That's why I'm telling you guys, your life will get better if you stop hating on people. I'm not trying to be Dr. Phil here or any of that, but try being positive. Try giving someone a compliment, helping people, not hating on people. Your life will turn around. That's like these guys that wanted me to join their gang when I first came on the scene with saw porting. There's a group, I don't know, I'm not going to mention the name of them, but there's a group that literally basically tells you, like, you have to join their gang and pay their dues or they will ruin you and you'll never be able to port a saw for anybody. How'd that go for you guys? And they're still pissed about it. That's why you hear all these nasty comments on all the forums and Facebook and all that. That's why. That's why, guys. They wanted me to join their gang. I told them, which is still true, they have no right to tell anybody who they can do work for. They are out of their goddamn minds. And I'm more successful than anybody that they have that would have came in at that same time by a mile. So you know what, to you guys, you don't have to play their game. Don't give them the power. If you worry about everything they say and you worry about what they're going to do to you, that's what gives them power. Me, I haven't even thought about them until just now. And they're powerless over me. They are powerless over me. They can keep talking shit. I keep putting out videos, showing you results, showing you cool projects. Damn, I got so intense there that my phone melted. No, but yeah, my phone shut off there. But yeah, I'm just telling you guys, you do not need to play their game, and they should not tell anybody what they can and can't do. That is ridiculous. Who the hell do they think they are? But again, they're stuck in the mud, focused on what I and all these other guys are doing. And I know other people too. Some of the most successful guys in this business didn't play their game. And it makes me mad that I've personally seen them ruin the careers, possible careers of quite a few people, and it's sad. But those people gave them the power in the first place. Don't give them the power, guys. I know that got kind of deep there, but it really is it's something that needs to be talked about. I'll probably do an entire video on it. But that's why you see all the comments about me, all the lies, the hate. You can believe that, or you can believe what I put out for content every day, or close to every day. So it's your choice. I'm not telling you to choose one side or the other, but it makes me super mad that they would think that they can do that to people. It's a free country, guys. Don't give them the power. See you next time.